Buenas tardes. We're here today to say that our military families deserve our respect, our recognition, and our support. They do not deserve to live in fear of deportation. 4 years ago, a mother from the region that I represent, Juana Flores, was deported by the previous administration, the Trump administration. Despite 30 years of contributing to our communities here in the United States and growing a family that includes Sergeant Cesar Flores of the United States Air Force, or serving in the United States Air Force. We do not take this injustice lying down. Our community fought to get her home, successfully securing her return to the United States in June 2021. After Juana was reunited with her family, I wrote and introduced the Protect Patriot Parents Act, a bill that protects immediate family members of our service members from deportation. This bill is bipartisan. It has bipartisan sponsorship. It has passed the House in a bipartisan vote. I'm an immigrant myself. I came to this country when I was 5 years old from Mexico. I also served in the United States Marine Corps Reserve. And after growing up in this great nation, I too did what Sergeant Flores and Sergeant Juarez did. I signed up to defend our nation. I joined the Marine Corps Reserve and pledged to have the back of our nation that had given me and my family the opportunity to thrive and succeed. We talk all the time in Washington about how we support our service members and our veterans. And I think we can all agree that while we wear the uniform, while you are waking up every day to carry out missions at home and abroad to protect our citizens, we should not be threatening your family or your spouse with deportation. Simply put, these should not be stories we have to tell. Juana Flores, Alejandra Juarez, these women should never have been torn from their families from the get-go. I know immigration reform can often feel like the most unwinnable issue and war in Washington. But there is no good reason why we should not at least move forward in the places where many in both parties already agree. With the men and women who serve our nation and their families, with the dreamers who know no other home than here, with the people who turn the crops on our farms into the food that feeds our nation. For their sake, for the sake of Juana and Alejandra, we cannot give up this fight. Las familias de nuestros militares merecen nuestro respeto por su sacrificio, no la deportación. Mi proyecto de ley evitaría la deportación de padres de individuos en el ejército. Hay aproximadamente 45,000 inmigrantes en el ejército activo. Hay un estimado de 80,000 esposos y padres de militares activos o retirados que viven en los Estados Unidos sin documentos. La madre del sargento César Flores, que sirve en la Fuerza Aérea, fue deportada. Juana Flores había vivido en los Estados Unidos por 30 años sin ningún delito criminal. Ella tiene 10 hijos y 19 nietos. Después de protestas públicas, la señora Flores se le permitió regresar. Tenemos que actuar, la alternativa será un desastre para demasiadas familias. Y con eso quiero primero presentarles brevemente a la granddaughter de la señora Flores, Andrea, que va a hablar unos cuantos minutos y luego vamos a tener a la señora Flores que hable.
Hi, my name is Andrea Gomez. I'm the second oldest granddaughter of my grandma, Juana Flores. The past couple of years have been traumatic and emotionally draining for everyone in my family. My grandma left behind 10 children, my grandpa and 19 grandchildren. And it's just very despairing knowing that my uncle is sacrificing and fighting for this country every day, but this country hasn't exactly helped out in like the best way possible. And one thing that we really want to stress is the support that we need to help pass this bill, pass both bills, the Protect Patriot Parents and Protect Patriot Spouses Act. If we could get help on that, it would help tremendously with our situation and what's going on, because we believe that this is really, it's injustice, and it's not fair that the families that are already going through a lot have to go through more stress and more depressing stuff that doesn't have to happen. One thing that we really want to get across is the fact that my grandma is not a felon, and there are many people in her situation that haven't committed anything wrong yet are still being deported and taken out of this country, when we have family members that are serving and sacrificing for this country as is. And we just want to thank you for giving us your time to listen to our stories, and we really hope that you guys can help us pass this bill. And this is my grandma, and she's going to be talking too.
Buenas tardes, muchas gracias. Les doy las gracias a todos por estarnos apoyando y por darme la oportunidad de estar aquí con ustedes. Antes que nada, estamos aquí para estar pidiendo pues que nos den su apoyo, que nos den su protección. Yo tengo mi familia, tengo mis 10 hijos y mis 19 nietos, y fui deportada. Pienso que se me hace un poquito injusto todo lo que está pasando con las deportaciones de mamás, esposas que tenemos nuestros hijos, o las personas que tienen sus esposos en el militar, porque pienso que no hemos hecho nada malo, hemos trabajado y no tenemos ningún delito. Tenemos nuestra familia y venimos para hacer el bien, para trabajar y para hacer el bien a este país, no para hacer mal. Espero su apoyo y pido por mi familia y por todas las personas que están en la misma situación que yo. Y les doy las gracias por a todas las personas que nos han estado apoyando y por haberme traído otra vez para acá con toda mi familia. Muchas gracias.
Next, we'll hear from Congressman Carbajal.